Hello friends, welcome to infyGyan. In this video, we have another very interesting and challenging radical equation from Math Olympiads. Given that x belongs to real numbers. So let's get started by finding domain of the equation first. Here we have square root 1 minus x square. Here we have square root 1 minus x square. For x to be real, our radicand 1 minus x square should be non-negative, greater than or equal to 0. Using difference of two squares formula, we will write 1 plus x times 1 minus x should be greater than or equal to 0. By multiplying negative 1 to inequality, we will get x plus 1 times x minus 1 should be less than or equal to 0. So from here we'll get x should be in the interval minus 1 to 1. Now we have right hand side always positive. This side is always greater than 0. So our left hand side must also be greater than 0. So I can write 1 plus x should be greater than 1 minus x. By adding x to both sides and subtracting 1 from both sides, we'll get 2x should be greater than 0. So x must be greater than 0. So from left hand side we have condition x should be positive, greater than 0. And from right hand side we have x should be in the interval minus 1 to 1. We'll take intersection of these two inequalities and we will write x should be in the interval 0 to 1. Or we can write x belongs to in the interval 0 and 1, 1 included, 0 excluded. Now we have to solve our equation. I will use method of substitution and let us assume x equal to sine 2 theta. I will calculate square root of 1 minus x square first as per our substitution. If x is in the interval 0 to 1, then theta must be in the interval 0 to pi over 4 as per substitution. Square root 1 minus x square will become square root 1 minus sine square 2 theta. 1 minus sine square 2 theta will become cos square 2 theta, which will be equal to cos 2 theta. So square root 1 minus x square is cos 2 theta. Now we will find 1 plus x and 1 minus x. So I will write 1 plus x as per our left hand side, 1 plus sine 2 theta, which will be equal to 1. 1 can be written as sine square theta plus cos square theta. So let us write sine square theta plus cos square theta. And sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta. A square plus b square plus 2ab. This is cos theta plus sine theta whole square, or sine theta plus cos theta whole square. But as per our theta, if theta is in first quadrant 0 to pi by 4, then cos theta will be always greater than sine theta. Now we'll find 1 minus x will be equal to 1 minus sine 2 theta. Again we'll write 1 as sine square theta plus cos square theta. Sine 2 theta will be 2 sine theta cos theta. So in this case we are going to get cos theta minus sine theta whole square. This is the value of 1 minus x. Now we have square root 1 minus x square, 1 plus x and 1 minus x. Let's find out LHS first. So if I will write all the So our first result is 1 plus x. Here it is. Second result is 1 minus x. So both results are here. LHS is written over here. We will use power rule and we can write a square root 1 plus x whole cube minus square root 1 minus x whole cube. 1 plus x is cos theta plus sin theta whole square. So square root will cancel part 2. I will write cos theta plus sin theta whole cube. Then square root 1 minus x will cancel part 2. So I will write here cos theta minus sin theta whole cube. Now we will be using a cube minus b cube formula. Let me write here formula once. A cube minus b cube equal to a minus b. In other bracket we will write a square plus b square plus ab. So a is cos theta plus sin theta, b is cos theta minus sin theta. A minus b will become 2 sin theta. Cos theta will get over. In other bracket, a square cos theta plus sin theta whole square. Cos square theta plus sin square theta 1 plus 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta. B square 1 minus sin 2 theta plus AB, product of both cos square theta minus sin square theta using difference of squares identity, which is equal to cos 2 theta. So I will write here cos 2 theta. Now we will cancel sin 2 theta with minus sin 2 theta and we will write 2 sin theta in bracket 2 plus cos 2 theta. 2 plus cos 2 theta can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 1. So we will get left hand side 2 sin theta in bracket 2 cos square theta plus 1. This is our LHS. Now we have to find right hand side. So I will write here RHS, which is written over here. Square root 1 minus x square. We have calculated this is equal to cos 2 theta. So I can write RHS equal to 2 plus cos 2 theta over square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta. Now we will use cos 2 theta formula, 2 cos square theta minus 1. So we can write numerator 2 cos square theta minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. In denominator, we will write square root of 1 plus 2 cos square theta minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled out. So we will write here 2 cos square theta plus 1 in the numerator, and in the denominator we will write square root 2 cos theta. Now we have LHS, we have RHS, we will equate. So we will write our equation. LHS is 2 sin theta in bracket 2 cos square theta plus 1, and RHS is 2 cos square theta plus 1 over square root 2 cos theta. Now we will cross multiply and write all the terms to one side. So we can write our equation 2 root 2 sin theta cos theta. Then in the bracket we have 2 cos square theta plus 1 minus 2 cos square theta plus 1 equal to 0. Now we have to take 2 cos square theta plus 1 common from LHS. So we will get 2 cos square theta plus 1 in one bracket, and in other bracket we will get root 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. So we'll write root 2 sin 2 theta minus 1 equal to 0. We'll be using product 0 rule. So we will write 2 cos square theta plus 1, either this equal to 0 or square root 2 sin 2 theta minus 1 equal to 0. So from first equation, if I will write 2 cos square theta minus 1, then we have to write here plus 2 equal to 0. Now this is cos 2 theta. So we'll write cos 2 theta plus 2 equal to 0. So we can subtract 2 from both the sides and get cos 2 theta equal to minus 2. We know that cos 2 theta or cos theta lies in the interval minus 1 to 1. Range of cos theta is minus 1 to 1. Here we have minus 2. We won't get any real solution. Now we have second equation. We will add 1 to both sides. So root 2 sin 2 theta will be equal to 1. We'll divide both sides by root 2. So sin 2 theta will be equal to 1 over square root 2. Now sin 2 theta was our substitution, x. So we can write x will be equal to 1 over root 2. This is the only real solution which will satisfy our equation. If I will write here, x will be equal to 1 over square root 2, or we can rationalize our denominator. So multiply numerator denominator by square root of 2. Square root 2 times square root 2 will give us 2. So we can also write root 2 over 2. So we have x equal to 1 over root 2 or root 2 over 2. I hope friends you will like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.